I trust you're doing great. My name is Mrs. Sarah Solomon, a Nursery 2 teacher at Sneak Angels International School. Good. Today, we'll be learning Numeracy. And the topic for today is dynamic subtraction. Our topic is dynamic subtraction. Subtraction means take away, or to minus, or to remove. Good. The last time I told you about dynamic addition, and I said dynamic addition involves carrying over one number. But today we are going to be learning dynamic subtraction, of which I have said subtraction means take away, or to remove, or to minus. So we are going to talk about subtraction or dynamic subtraction. So what is dynamic subtraction? Dynamic subtraction involves borrowing over one number. It involves borrowing over one number. Now, we are going to subtract these numbers. Let's look at the very first one we have here. Let's take a look at the number. This is 5. This is what? Number 5. And what number is this? Number 7. Now, I want to take away 7 from number 5. When we did a simple subtraction, we were able to subtract smaller numbers from bigger numbers. But today, we are going to learn to subtract the bigger number down from the smaller number. So children, let's look at the examples we have on the board. This is 5 and this is 7. And we want to subtract the 7 from this 5. The last time we learned simple subtraction, we have the bigger number up here and the smaller number down here because it was simple subtraction. But today, we'll be looking at dynamic subtraction, which involves big numbers. So this is 5 and this is 7. And now, we are going to subtract this 7 from this 5. I know you would take a good look at it and say, oh, Mrs. Sarah, how do we subtract number 7 from number 5? Because number 7 is bigger than number 5. Okay. I'm going to teach you how. So this is number 5. What do we do? Can you subtract 7 from number 5? No, please. So all you need to do, you go over to number 8. Don't forget, I said dynamic subtraction involves borrowing over a number. So, because 5 cannot take away 7, 5 has to go to number 8 and say, please, number 8, I want to take away 7 and I've tried and it's not possible. Please, can you just borrow me a number? I need just one number from you, just one. And number 8 to say, all right, I'm going to give you just one number. And so, number 8 now gives number 5 one number. And so, it gives number 5 one number. And when you subtract one number from number 8, what will be left? We will have number 7. Because when you count 8 counters and you take away one counter, 7 counters will be left. 8 counters and you take away one counter, 7 counters will be left. So you are going to cancel out the 8, you rule it out, and then you write number 7. Because we have subtracted one number from number 8. It has become number 7. And so, the number you've borrowed, you take it over and then you add it to number 5. And number 5 becomes number 15. Number 5 becomes number 15. Wow! So, because this has become number 15, what do? All you need to do is going to count 15 counters and take away 7 counters. Don't forget, this is number 7. So you're going to count along with me. Let's draw the counters together. 15 counters, children, don't forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So children, what do we do next? All you need to do is take away 7 counters from these 15 counters. So we are going to take away 7 counters from 15 counters. Count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Wow! So we are going to count the remaining counters together and then we'll write our answer here. So let's count the remaining ones together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The answer is what? 8. Good. We've written our 8. Okay. So let's go over to this other side, which is number 7. We have number 7 here. So all we need to do is count our 7 counters and take away 3 counters. Let's draw our 7 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we are going to count out 3 counters. You can count it this way or you can rule it out. Okay, this time around, we are going to count them out by crossing it. 1, 2, 3. So how many counters do we have left, children? Let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So where should I write my number 4? Where should I write it? It's here. Good children. So the answer is 4 and 8, which is 48. Good. So let's go to the next one. Now, children, whenever you're subtracting your numbers, do not forget that you must always start from the right-hand side. Always start from the right-hand side. So we are going to start from this other side. What number is this, children? This is number 4. And what number is this too? Number 6. So we are going to subtract this number 6 from this number 4. Like I told you, the bigger number has to be subtracted from this smaller number. And because it is dynamic subtraction, all you need to do is go over to the other number and plead for one number, which is to borrow. Now we are going over to number 7 to borrow one number. Good. Are we good to go? Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Now we're moving over to number 7. And we're saying, number 7, please. Number 4 is asking for one number. And number 7 says, okay, I'm going to give you one number. And so it gives one number to number 4. And number 4 has become 14. And because number 7 has given one number to number 4, we are going to subtract that one number from number 7. We are going to subtract 1 from number 7. Children, you're going to count with your fingers and subtract one number from number 7. Quickly, can you do that for me, please? Good, I'm waiting. So what's the answer? I guess it's number 6. So we have 6 remaining. All we need to do is cross out number 7 and then we'll write number 6. Good. So we have here now number what? 14. So children, number 4 has become number 14 because the one number you borrow is 10. The one number you borrow from this big number has become 10. So when you add number 10 to 4, it becomes 14. So now it is 14. All you need to count out 14 counters. Let's draw out our 14 counters. Count along with me, children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Good children. So children, what do we do next? We are going to subtract number 6 from number 14. Let's subtract number 6 from number 14 by crossing it out. Alright, we are good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So how many numbers do we have left, children? We're going to count them together. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The answer here is number 8. Good. So we move on to this other side, which is 6 and 4. So we have here number 6 because we've crossed out number 7. And then what is left is number 6. So we are going to count out 6 counters and take away 4 counters. Let's count out 6 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to subtract 4 counters. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So children, take a good look at it. How many counters do we have left? Let's count together. 1 and 2. So we have 2 counters left. You come down here and write number 2. So what we have is 2 and 8, which is what? 28. Good. Okay, children, let's move over to the next number. The next example we have here is 1 and 4. So don't forget, it is dynamic subtraction. Because we cannot subtract 4 from number 1. Or children, can we subtract number 4 from number 1? No, please. So, number 1 will still move over to number 6 and borrow 1 number. Because dynamic subtraction involves borrowing over 1 number, which becomes 10. So, it moves over to number 6 and borrows 1 number. And so, when 1 number is borrowed from number 6, how many numbers, what will be left here, children? What number will be left? Now count with your fingers. We are going to subtract number 1 from number 6. You're going to count quickly, children, of 6 fingers. You're going to subtract 1 from number 6. I'm holding my marker, don't forget, but I believe you can count out your fingers correctly. So we have 6 fingers here, and we've subtracted 1 finger. How many fingers will be left, children? Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are going to cross out number 6, and then we'll write number 5. And then the 1 number we've borrowed, we'll take it over. Because it is 10, we add it to number 1. which becomes number 11. So number 1 has become number 11. So children, we are going to draw out 11 counters. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good counting. So we are going to take away 4 counters from 11 counters. Now you're going to subtract with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to count out how many counters that are left. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The answer is 7. Good. So you are going to write down number 7. Good. So now we are moving over to this other side of the board. Don't forget, number 6 has become number 5. So we are going to count 5 counters. Draw your 5 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you know what number is this? This is 0. And 0 means what? Nothing. Don't forget, I've told you and I've taught you earlier before now that 0 means nothing. So because 0 means nothing, are we going to subtract 0 from 5? No, no, no. You cannot take away 0 from number 5. So all you need to do is count out your 5 counters. Count with me, children. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Our answer is number 5. So you come this way and write your number 5. Good. Wow. So children, let's move over to the next question on the board. Children, what number is this? This is 0. And don't forget the concept of 0, which means nothing. 0 means what? Nothing. And so, because you cannot take away 5 from 0, all 0 needs to do is move over to number 3. So 0 is moving over to number 3. It arrives here and it says, please, number 3, I want just one number. So number 3 says, okay. And it gives number 0 just one number. So what you need to do, cross out number 3, and number 3 becomes what, children? You're going to count with your fingers, bring out 3 fingers, and take away 1. Your 3 fingers, take away 1 by folding it. How many fingers do we have left? 1, 2. So number 3 becomes number 2. You come here and write number 2. And then you borrow over the 1 number, you take it and you add it to this. And 0 becomes what? 10. 0 has become number 10. 0 is no longer nothing. Now it means something because it is 1 and 0, 10. Beautiful. So all we need to do, draw out 10 counters and take away 5 counters. Children, count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So what do we do next? We are going to draw out or cancel out or subtract or minus or take away 5 counters. And let's take away 5 counters by crossing it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. So how many counters are left? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 counters left. You come right down here. Are you right? Number 5. So how many numbers do we have left, children? What number is left here? Number 2. Number 2 is left. So you draw 2 counters for number 2. Let's draw 2 counters. 1 and 2. And what number is here? This is number 1. So what do we subtract from number 2? We subtract number 1 from number 2. 1. Good. So what do we have left? 1. So children, the answer here is 1. Wow! Did you enjoy the lesson? So the answer is 1 and 5. Splendid. Splendid. Of course, children, I do know you enjoyed this lesson very, very much. Don't forget, our topic for today has been dynamic subtraction. And I told you that dynamic subtraction involves borrowing over one number, and that one number becomes number 10. And in dynamic subtraction, the smaller number is always up, while the bigger number is always down. And then any number you add to the smaller number up becomes 10. Beautiful. And we're able to subtract some numbers. And I do know you enjoyed the lesson very well. Now, children, I'm going to give you a home package. You're going to do your homework. Make sure you count correctly using your counters. And you're going to submit the homework to me. Let's move over this way and take a good look at our home package, which is our homework. Now I have some examples, some questions on the board. Children, you're going to take a good look at those questions. I have 6 and 4 here, and I have 2 and 6 here. 4 and 2 here, 2 and 4 here. Don't forget, you're subtracting this from this. This is the smaller number for now. Don't forget to borrow one number over. Make sure you always borrow one number from the other number to this other side and subtract correctly. Thank you so much, children. Now, when you're done with your homework, you're going to send it via my WhatsApp number, which is on the board. 080-633-47316. Thank you so much, children. Stay home and stay safe. It's been Mrs. Sarah. Thank you.